Where do you go with your broken heart and soul? What do you do with the leftover you? And how do you know when to let go? Where does the good go? Where does the good go? Look me in the eye and tell me you don't find me attractive. Look me in the heart and tell me you won't go. Look me in the eye and promise no love's like I love.
Alright guys, obviously you can tell by the intro that this is going to be a Grey's Anatomy tag. I absolutely love the show Grey's Anatomy. It is probably one of the best shows that I have watched on Netflix. And it's just a really inspiring, and the plot never changes. Everybody's relationships. It's kind of a really good show if you want to keep a plot and keep like a storyline. Everything in this entire series is based off of something that's happened like 3 seasons ago. Like, it's awesome. I absolutely love the show, and I definitely recommend it. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you want to see down below. I post videos Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with a vlog on Sundays. That might not happen because me and Jay are actually getting our work schedules differentialed and everything all crazy. Adult life is not fun sometimes. But I would definitely try to put up a vlog and have him in it. Definitely, I will try. Or our adventures to like the grocery store are definitely fun. I'll put that on there too. Alright, hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye guys. Alright, so the very first question is, who is your favorite male character? I have 2 favorite male characters, Derek and Alex. Second question is, who is your favorite female character? I have 2 of them as well. Like, you just can't have one favorite Grey's Anatomy character. Please. It is going to be Meredith and Arizona. Obviously, Meredith has been through crazy stuff. And I just think she's so inspiring, and she is just a great surgeon overall. And the reason I like Arizona is because, like I said, they've gone through so much. Like, she's got her leg chopped off. She lost a baby. She's had a baby with somebody else, and then she got cheated on. Like, it is crazy. And she's a lesbian. Like, she's doing all this and maintaining her lesbianness, which is all power to you, girl. It's amazing. All right, next question is, who is your favorite friendship? My favorite friendship is definitely Yang and Meredith. They have been together since day one. They worked on Meredith's first surgery together, and ever since then, they have been side by side, doing crazy, amazing surgeries and going through ridiculous circumstances. And the show writers have definitely put them in some near-death experiences, and they've gone through it. Your favorite couple? My favorite couple is obviously Derek and Meredith, but my second favorite couple is Jackson and Avery. Now, if you don't watch Grey's Anatomy, I'm going to give you a little bit of information about Jackson and Avery. Jackson and Avery both came from the same from the same hospital. When Seattle Grace formed with, I think it was Seattle Press, they both combined, and they brought in a group of interns, and here comes Jackson and Avery. They were really good friends, and actually they have had a really good friendship. And then they had a baby, they got married. It literally is the most craziest thing ever, because they were never supposed to get together. It was supposed to be him and another character, but they got together. They ended up losing a baby, and they still stayed together through that. Like, today, they're still together. On season 13, they're still together. And I think that's the most amazing thing ever. And obviously, Derek and Meredith are the best couple ever, because, I mean, Derek left his wife for a surgical intern. That he had no idea who this lady was. She's a surgical intern, and he fell in love with her, had 3 beautiful children, Zola, Bailey, and I think Ellis. I think that's what they named her last baby, Ellis, and it was amazing, and I really love their keeping it together, again, through everything that they have been through. Next question is going to be, Who is my least favorite male character? Alright, now, if you guys have not seen the episode where the shooter comes into the hospital and shoots everybody and it's crazy, then my least favorite male character that's ever been on Grey's Anatomy, this took me an awfully long time because I've liked a lot of the people that have came in and done cameos or have like been patients, but I think it'd be Dr. Percy. He did die in the shooting episode, but I just think he was so arrogant, and there was just no reason for him really to be there. They already had a bunch of really great interns, and he was just really arrogant and kind of cocky. So no, I don't wish he would die. He died, but like I kind of was like, oh, well now we don't have to listen to him complain because he complained a lot. When Dr. Bailey would ask him something, he would just not. He would go off and do his own little thing, and it was just like when he did get shot, he did not listen to Dr. Bailey. The guy that was going through the hospital shooting everybody was looking for Dr. Shepard, obviously. If you were a surgeon or you didn't help him, you got shot. So what he did is he said that he was a surgeon, while Dr. Bailey said that she was a nurse. I feel like if you would have just listened, you wouldn't have gotten shot. Just saying. Alright, next question is, who is your least favorite female character? That would be Dr. Blake. And now, I take it really serious that Derek died because they didn't give him a head CT, being that he's a neurosurgeon. Okay, so you think he died from like some general surgery act? No, he died from neurosurgery problem, of course, right? Duh. But when in the episode he got to the hospital after he got hit by the car, and all he needed was a head TSC because he had a brain bleed, and she kept on pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. She let the other doctors overpower her, therefore Derek died. So I feel like if she had a little bit more balls, she would have pushed for the head CT and pushed for everything to happen, but she didn't. Oh, and when she first saw Meredith, she threw up. Like, oh no, I'm sorry. No, you threw up on the side, outside, like you're a pussy. Come on, please. I'm sorry. All right, next question is going to be least favorite friendship. Oh my gosh. My least favorite friendship, again, is Callie and Dr. Blake. Right after Derek died, maybe a couple episodes after that, Blake ended up coming to Sloan Memorial, or Gray Sloan. And as, like, I think she's a general surgeon or a trauma, I don't remember. And she started dating, Callie and her started being friends when Derek and Callie were the really good friendship in the show. Why would you be friends with somebody who killed your best friend? Like, that's ridiculous. So that's why I don't like her and that friendship. That's just miserable. Least favorite couple is them. I don't like them because there's really no reason for them to be together other than you're trying to spite Arizona. Arizona just trying to do her own thing. Yes, she cheated on you, but she tried to do everything to get you back. You didn't really worry about it, and then you're complaining that everybody cheats on you, yet you cheat on your wife. I don't know. I just don't like the couple and dynamic, and she's a little bit of a sneak. She sneaks around and talks about people, but yet you ruined the show, lady. You did that. So, I don't really like her. Next question is, who is your favorite actress, like the actress in the show? I would have to say Ellen, which plays Meredith, and Sandra Oh, who plays Yang. Oh, my train of thought. They are really good actresses in themselves. Like, for being on a show for that long and having to go through, like, all these crazy scenarios, the actresses are phenomenal. They've had to cry, they've had to scream, they've had to yell, they've had to do all these crazy things, like, right off the bat. And it's definitely amazing, and they're really good actresses. Okay. Next question. What is your favorite season? My favorite season is 8 through 10. And the season finale of 8 is when... Was it the car accident? Yeah, it was the plane crash. That, and then through the season 8, season finale, and then all the way to season 10 were amazing. It was trying to get over the plane crash. It was Arizona and her leg. And it was Yang trying to recuperate Meredith, and all these people they're getting into their ways again, and it's amazing how they all overcome it. Like, I just think their entire group is just phenomenal. I think is my least favorite season because Derek was married when he came to Boston. Or Seattle, I'm sorry. And he just used Meredith, but obviously they ended up being together, so haha. But that was my least favorite season probably. It was really, really slow the first season, but it caught up as the season progressed, or since the series progressed. What's your favorite quote? My favorite quote is from Meredith, obviously. It's from season 3, episode 1, and I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. It says, "Time flies. Time waits for no man. Time heals all wounds. All any of us want is more time. Time stands up. Time to grow up. Time to let go. Time." I think that is so cool because, like, in season 3, like, that was when everything was starting to just go crazy and bonkers. Like, people were dying, people were coming in the hospital just losing it. And she just said, like, time heals. So you just got to give everything time. Grow up, stop trying to rush things, and just give it time. That's smart. You didn't know that. Okay, number 3. I'm not even gonna do numbers. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. But the next question is favorite episode. My favorite episode is the plane crash and the episodes after. If you see the episodes of the plane crash, you see that it is crazy. It is the most, like, tear-jerking, I want to come through the screen and help all of you people kind of thing. And it was really hard watching it. When I very first watched it, I was like, whoa, what? Like, and then I watched it again, and as I continued to watch it, it was like, wow, these actresses and actors are really, really good. Like, this is a really good show. Next, what is your least favorite episode? My least favorite episode is when Callie gets sued by the snowboarder. Let me give you a little bit of background. Callie was approached by this famous snowboarder, and he wanted her to do some hip replacement. Now, backstory, that surfboard person also came to Yang to do a heart revalve or something. Anyway, so she was like, okay, well, I really don't know if I can do it. This is Callie. I don't know if I can really do it. I'm not really comfortable with it, blah, 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 blah. So she ends up doing it, and she ends up leaving a sponge, which is a little lap pad, inside of him. Now, that's not what caused his double amputation, obviously. Turns out later on in the episode, a couple episodes down, this is a 3-part episode. Like, this episode goes on for like 3 episodes. She got a letter in the mail saying that it was actually the hip joint that was defective. Now she's already being sued. People are already coming against her and saying that it's her fault. But it would have all been avoided if she just would have checked her mail. But I think that they come down really hard on Kelly, and they bring her divorce up. They bring the death of Mark up. They bring a lot of deep things that Callie is dealing with into this case, and it's ridiculous. Like, I hate that episode. I hate that they're putting her in that situation. But all in all, it's a really good episode, and she ends up getting out of it. Of course, because it's Grey's Anatomy. My favorite surgery is when Meredith is giving birth in the dark. This is actually a surgery, but I think something went wrong with her small intestine or large intestine. She was giving birth, and the guy that was supposed to deliver her placenta did not do it right. And he nicked the placenta. I guess you can't do that. But she ended up having to have a C-section, blah, blah, blah. Bailey comes in. This is right after Bailey had that whole problem with her saying that she killed 3 people, and it was just a big conundrum. She refused to go into surgery. Like, she refused. She's like, no, I'm not doing it. And she came in, and she saved Meredith. She saved Meredith's life. Like, it's crazy. It was the best surgery ever. It was performed spectacular. Like, Bailey was on the ball. That's one of my favorite surgeries. Favorite place in the hospital? If you know a lot about Owen and Yang's relationship, when Yang very first met Owen, he pulled an ice pick out of her shoulder. Like, just yanked it. Woo! And from then, she knew. Like, she could trust him. So one time, I don't even remember what episode, so don't quote me. He took her down to the basement, where there's this big open area where a fan comes up every, it was like 20 minutes. And that is probably my favorite place, where he just takes her, and they can be alone, and it's just, everything is all peachy and good. That was my favorite. That was my favorite place in the hospital. Scene that made you cry. I actually have got a lot of scenes in Grey's Anatomy made me cry, but the 2 that really got to me was obviously when Derek died, and you see he's laying in the hospital. He's not at Grace Sloan, or he's not at his hospital. He's at another hospital. He's laying in the hospital. He's got all these cords and everything attached to him, and Meredith just places one hand on his chest, and the lady turns off the machines, and he just deflates. And that really gets me. Like, that is so sad. Like, you dated this, or you've married this guy, you have children with him, and he just dies, and it's so sad. Like, I'm tearing up right now because it's so emotional. Like, I'm thinking about it in my head. And the second episode that I just don't like is when April's baby dies. I'm not 100% sure what happened to him, but it was stillborn, and she was so excited to have a baby, and they had a nursery and everything set up, and she just lost it. And Jackson and everybody just was. It was a really emotional episode, and it's just really sad that it. Oh, I can't even continue to think about it because it's just so sad. And that made you laugh. Anytime Meredith and Yang do a 30-second dance time, it's so cute to see them, and it's so awesome to see them just dance and laugh. It just always puts a smile on my face. Even through the craziest times on Grey's Anatomy, they still are coming together and doing 30-second dance parties, and the song that they actually use, Meredith hates. So, she's just doing it because Yang loves it, and it's just so awesome to see their friendship. Next question is what scene made you the most angry? Sorry. When Mark dies suddenly. Now, if you see the episodes after the plane crash, you'll see that he had this crazy big red mark all over his chest. I'm not 100% sure what it's called. I don't really listen to the medical terms. But then he comes to Seattle Grace. He's in the hospital, and he wakes up. Like, it's like a surge of energy. And then 3.5 days after, he just dies. And it makes me so angry. Like, he has a baby, he has a girlfriend, he has a love interest. Like, he is a really good actor and a really big part of Grace Sloan. He was teaching Avery to be a plastic surgeon. Like, it is ridiculous and so stupid. Out of all the characters that you could have gotten rid of, you get rid of Mark Sloan. By far made me so angry. The one favorite season finale. I'm not 100% sure which season finale this is, but after George O'Malley, which is a guy that died really, really early in the series, his dad dies suddenly. He had like heart problems, but he was good, and then he dies. George made an impulse and married Callie, and then this is in season 3. I think it was season 3's finale. And then he just couldn't take it anymore. He was not happy enough with Callie to be his wife. So he just breaks down. And he just is so... He confesses to her that he cheated on her, obviously. Or after all of that. And it's so just... I don't even know. It's definitely the most epic moment because you don't see it coming. Because they were so happy. They were happy. But stuff happens. Nothing is final, or nothing is really set in stone in Grey's Anatomy. But yeah. Okay. I miss 3 characters. I miss Lexi, I miss George, I miss Mark, obviously. Lexi, because she was really young. She was so young. She could have done crazy, amazing things with Grey's Anatomy and just the entire medical program. George, because literally they killed him off in season 6. Like, what? Why do you kill somebody off that early in the show? That was sad. And then Mark, obviously, because he just died. Like, he was fine, and he just died. So that was definitely the most saddest death. Or the people that I miss the most. Saddest death definitely was Derek. Because if you see the episode, he almost got into a car accident first. And then he saw this Mercedes ran into this SUV. Flipped. He ended up helping all the people in the car accident. He gets back into his car after the ambulance has already gotten there. He gets back into his car, pulls back out, and gets hit by a semi not paying attention. And obviously, you guys know that after that was just gone. He was just over with. If you were sick, who would you want your doctor to be? Now I say Meredith, but like like if it's a general surgery problem, you would see Meredith. But I want Arizona to be my doctor because she's so fun and like, oh yeah, everything's fun loving. Like she's so cute and she's so adorable. I would love for her to be my doctor. And obviously, like if I go in for anything, like I would go like I have something wrong with every single thing in my body just so I could see at least one of the doctors. The most overrated person in Grey's Anatomy is probably Dr. Hahn. She was a cardio god apparently. And she was drama. She fucked Callie. She did everything. She was just stinky and slimy, and I just didn't like her. She was too overrated and too hyped up. Okay. Favorite elevator scene? If you know about Meredith and Derek, Meredith actually wanted to be a neurosurgeon. She didn't want to go after her mom. She wanted to be a neurosurgeon. So Meredith and Derek did start this Alzheimer's trial. And what they did is, at first, Derek didn't want Meredith to be in the trial because obviously her mom has Alzheimer's. So what he did to convince her, he took all of the x-rays of the brain, put it in an elevator, all of like the charts and everything, put it in an elevator, and Meredith walked in the elevator. It was a beautiful scene. I'm going to find it. I'll link it down below. And it was amazing. Like, it was just so cute that he went through all that work. It was just awesome. I really liked that scene. Alright. These are bonus questions, so I'm going to completely read these. I don't have them written down. How long have you been watching Grey's Anatomy? About 10.5 months. What is one thing you're hoping in the upcoming season? I hope they bring Izzy back, because Izzy just disappeared. Like, she didn't come to one doctor's appointment, and then we didn't see her again at all. And Alex, I mean, I know Alex misses her. There's obvious. When he got shot, he was yelling Izzy's name instead of Lexi's. So we know he misses her. And who is your most favorite intern ever? Probably Jo. She's so bubbly and like, oh, I want to be a neurosurgeon, but oh, I want to be pediatric. Like, and her relationship with Fred is obviously to die for. If you were going to be a surgeon, what would your specialty be? Probably pediatric. Pediatric surgery would be the most awesomest to deal with kids and to see how. Alright guys, so hope you enjoyed. Bye.
If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you like